Well, Black and White Network, we found out on Friday that Fani Willis will remain on this case in Georgia. However, the question is, will this thing even get the trial? Something's telling me I highly, highly doubt it. Now we know that Judge Scott McAfee, he actually allowed Fani Willis to remain on his case only if Nathan Wade was fired. And that's exactly what happened on Friday. Nathan Wade actually gave his resignation. Fani Willis, she's still on the case. But if you guys actually read the ruling from the judge, boy, he destroyed Fani Willis, man. And I believe he did this on purpose because he's getting primary right now. And he definitely does not want to lose his position. Because if he actually removed Fani Willis, then he would be called a racist. He may end up getting a primary, removed from his bench. It could have been really, really bad for him. But he put so much damage on Fani Willis in that ruling that it really did open her up for a whole bunch of investigations. We already know that the Georgia Republicans are already doing that. They can actually end Fani Willis. But now Donald Trump and his co-defendants have something else up their sleeve. The ruling was so bad, guys. And everybody's anticipating that Scott McAfee would actually remove Fani Willis. Even MSNBC thought that may happen, but it didn't. I even said it in my previous video, guys, that Scott McAfee just didn't want to get his hands dirty. He laid out all the groundwork for someone else to actually come in and remove Fani Willis. And that, folks, may be exactly what's going to happen now, because we just got some bombshell news that dropped not long ago. Because Donald Trump and the other co-defendants, they're not done with Fani Willis yet. I don't think Fani Willis is going to survive this whatsoever. So let's get into it, guys. Make sure you guys like this video, subscribe to the channel, become a channel member. Remember, live stream every single Friday. Just starts at $5 per month. If you're watching on Rumble, click the join button, get access to the same thing. So here we go. Look at this, guys. Trump co-defendants ask judge for permission to appeal Fani Willis ruling. Yes, so Scott McAfee, he doesn't have to get his hands dirty anymore. He can actually say now, hey, you know what? You guys want to appeal my ruling? Fine. I'll sign off on it, and another higher court can actually throw Fani Willis off the case. Maybe this was all political, guys. Scott McAfee knew he couldn't get his hands dirty. He probably also anticipated this move from Trump and said, you know what? I might as well just try to save myself. Somebody else can handle this. So let's go ahead and read this, guys. It says, former President Trump and seven of his co-defendants in the Georgia 2020 election interference case on Monday asked the judge to give them permission to appeal a recent ruling allowing Fulton County DA Fani Willis to remain on the case if the top prosecutor with whom she had a relationship was kicked off. In a 9-page joint motion, the defendants asked Judge Scott McAfee for a certificate of immediate review that would allow them to appeal McAfee's order to a higher state court before the sweeping racketeering case heads to trial. Yeah. Trump and a dozen allies are accused of joining a criminal enterprise. Think about that, guys. This is how insane this is with these racketeering charges. A criminal enterprise. This is really, really crazy. Steve Sadow, Trump's lead attorney in Georgia, said in a statement that the ruling is ripe for review. Yeah. Scott McAfee really did destroy Fani Willis, man. And he even said in the ruling that, hey, she probably lied, which to me seems like perjury. But he didn't want to get his hands dirty. But Steve Sadow says this, quote, in his order, the court found that DA Willis's actions had created an appearance of impropriety and an odor of mendacity that lingers in this case, as well as the continuing possibility that an outsider could reasonably think that DA Willis is not exercising her independent professional judgment totally free of any compromising influences, reads the motion. Despite this, the court declined to disqualify DA Willis, finding that eliminating only the special assistant DA would cure the lingering appearance of impropriety. The motion continues. Former White House Chief of Staff Mark Meadows and longtime Trump ally Rudy Giuliani joined the appeal effort, in addition to defendants Robert Chile, Michael Roman, David Schaefer, Harrison Floyd, and Kathleen Latham. McAfee ruled Friday that Willis's once romantic relationship with Special Prosecutor Nathan Wade constituted an appearance of a conflict of interest in the case. He gave the pair a choice: either Wade or Willis must depart from the historic prosecution. Yeah. So, guys, this is not over yet. This is definitely not over yet. Now, Scott McAfee, all he has to do is sign off on this. And right over here on the Daily Caller, you can actually see it right here. This is the motion for a certificate of immediate review. All he has to do is sign off on this. And then it'll go to a higher state court. And maybe whoever is in that state court doesn't have to worry about being primaried this year. I don't know. Georgia's kind of weird, man. Those Republicans over there, some of those people definitely seem like never Trumpers. However, man, Fani Willis lied. She flat out lied, man. And they still have more witnesses that were willing to testify. Yeah, she lied. This relationship started in 2019. She lied on the stand. We all know that. Nathan Wade's divorce attorney, he got amnesia. I mean, he was the one that was spilling all of the beans to Trump's lawyers. That's how this whole thing came to be found out about the relationship. He's the one that mentioned that. Terrence Bradley. But now all of a sudden, I was speculating. You weren't speculating, man, because they even admitted they were in a relationship. They lied about the year. They said 2022, where it definitely seems like it was actually 2019 when they actually met. She ended this man's marriage. She's supposed to testify in his divorce hearing. And guess what? Fani Willis didn't do it. Nathan Wade said, oh, no, we can't have that. I got to immediately, close this out. That's what he did. But we'll see what happens, guys. It's not over yet. This could still end very, very badly for Fani Willis. Another court could throw her off this case, and then this whole thing would just die. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and White Network fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you next time.